you're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and of sound, but of thought. And a journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of the psyche. That's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, psychoanalysis.
So, hello there again. Now, how many of you believe that what you do is because you want to do it? Now, I'm here to tell you that you are wrong. All your ideas and thoughts are from your unconscious mind. Let's give an example.
Oh, when has my little squirrel come in?
Oh, just now. I was just buying some things. Come in and see what I have bought.
What have you bought, my dearest Nora?
Some little things for the children.
What kind of little things for the children, my dearest Nora?
Just some little things. I have done lots of spending.
Spending, my squirrel? You can't do spending without my dime.
But I love to spend.
That is a horrible way to think, my dearest Nora.
I'm so sorry, Torvald.
How could you have done this to me?
I'm sorry.
Nora, that is like a woman. But seriously, Nora, you know what I think about that. No debt, no borrowing. There can be no freedom or beauty about a home life that depends on borrowing and debt. We too have kept barely on the straight road so far, and we will go on the same way for a short time longer. That there needs be a struggle.
As you please, Torvald.
Come, come, my little squirrel. Look at what I have here for you.
Money!
Do you see what I mean? Nora takes all these little insults, these degrading compliments, these nicknames, if you will. She takes them in a conscious manner, but she does it for an unconscious reason. She takes it because she knows she needs to survive. And to survive, she feels like she must stay with Torvald. So Torvald gives these insults, Nora accepts them. She does a conscious reason for an unconscious thought. Now for the character probability, which basically just means, does a character act the way that they should? Krogstad worked with Torvald at the bank and has always been a shaky reputation, especially at the bank. This persuades him to want to sabotage Nora's life and reputation. When could be ruined in the same way as his by forging a document. Because Nora has forged a document to save Torvald's life, however. So her behavior makes sense as she's trying to hide her mistake. Miss Lynn wants a new job, so she tries to persuade Nora to make the job for her.
I say, Helmer, old fellow, how are you doing?
It is extremely painful for me to hear that. My position at the bank is intolerable now.
Hey, Dad, should I forge your signature on this document?
Yes.
Thank you.
And now for the tripart self. The id, the ego, and the superego. 3 parts of the mental state that help describe a person's activity. The id is the basic needs, human rights, and ideas that drive our self-being.
Cool and good. I'm Nora. My father was what you would call a spendthrift. He always gave in to my desires and bought me whatever I wanted. That's why I love Torvald. He reminds me of my father.
Electro complex much?
I have an instinctual desire to want more. That's why I'm always spending. Torvald doesn't like my spending.
I do not like her spending.
And now for our second manifestation, the superego. The superego plays a critical role in our mind. It balances out the id, which would stop us from making decisions based on our desires.
In the early parts of the play, I desired to spend a lot. That's why I'm the id.
I always criticize you for spending. That is why I am the superego.
Torvald is a very strict and authoritarian in his relationship with Nora, and he places many restrictions on her.
Nora, do not eat any macaroons.
Okay. I'm going to eat some macaroons.
Nora, have you been eating any macaroons?
No.
Nora, knowing no other love than this paternal sort of relationship, accepts being treated like a child.
I accept being treated like a child until I slam the door in the third act and leave Torvald.
Nora, please do not leave me.
Torvald, I'm going to leave you.
Oh no.
Our third and final component of the psyche is the ego. The ego is the meditation of desires in the id combined with the logic and organization of the superego. It seeks to please the id drive in realistic ways that would benefit the long term, rather than bringing immediate relief with consequences. One character that demonstrates this in A Doll's House is Krogstad. However, Krogstad thinks logically about how to achieve this, thinking short term in doing something like getting angry at Torvald would bring consequences. Instead, he plays the long con and blackmails someone close to Torvald, like Nora. Despite the ethics of the situation, Krogstad's blackmail is an example of a logic and authoritarian approach to an intellectual desire of his. And that's how all the characters in A Doll's House correspond with my model of the tripart self. Now for the subconscious. In case you are unfamiliar with my theories, the subconscious is the mental process which we are not exactly aware of. It normally goes hand in hand with our more primal desires, such as sex, for example, and the id and all that is associated with it.
Dr. Rake, I am here to do sexy things for you. Look at my leg.
I like these sexy things.
WTF, that's gross.
For most of the play, Nora convinces herself that she is happy being with Torvald, but eventually, that changes.
Dab on Torvald, I must.
Not again.
Nora stops suppressing her true feelings toward Torvald, and she walks out.
Nora, do not leave me.
We have now fully gone through Esbon's A Doll's House, featuring Psychoanalysis response. I hope that you will come and see me again, and have a nice day.